if you are familiar with what this is, you already know what I'm going to show you. And that will be on page 9 of the new catalog. It is the Boho Indigo Product Medley. A product medley is different from kits. Product medley includes a lot of different product, and it doesn't have any specific projects in mind to be created. It is for you to use however you would like, but everything coordinates in this product medley. So you can see a picture here of what all comes in the product medley. And I would like to tell you that on Friday, I will be featuring this medley on my blog post at amyrich.net. So you'll be able to see a few more samples and some more information about the upcoming July take-home class. Take-home class, remember, is where you do it on your own time. I will provide a video to show you how to put the projects together, and you provide a lot of the supplies. So let me show you what's all in that kit. All right, first and foremost, we have the Boho Indigo stamp set. It's got some really neat sentiments in it. Thank you is always good. Sorry you're feeling blue, which is apt because most of the product medley features Night of Navy. And then it also comes with dies. Let me grab these. So I think all the dies are here. I've been using some. Nope, there's one vase missing. I've been using them. So there's another vase missing here, but a lot of these dies cut out things directly from the stamp set, but there are also some bonus dies that don't cut out things from the stamp set, but just cut out different things that you will want to use with your projects. So those two things kind of headline this product medley. Let me show you what else is in there. We've got 2 ribbons. One is a beautiful navy ribbon. Oh, I just think that is so rich. And then it's got kind of frayed type edges, which I love. Something unique that we haven't had before. And then a gold ribbon. I think it's about 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch. And it's got some crinklies in it, as you can see in the camera, I think. And it's just beautiful. So that comes in that product suite, or product medley, I should say. And the product medley is $70. So when you're investing in this class, you're investing kind of a lot of money, but keep in mind, A, how much comes in the kit, and B, how much you can do with it after we are done with class. And then these cute flowers we're going to be using today. So you'll get kind of a feel for these little felt flowers. This is so cute. What am I missing? Oh, the paper. All right, let's grab the die cuts first. These are die cuts that are embossed. Well, not really embossed, but they have gold accents in them. So that's really pretty. And there are a couple different kinds. So you can do lots of different things with the labels and the banners. And then these are so unique. These are embossed papers, and I hope you can see that on camera because it's so pretty. These are, I believe they're very vanilla, actually, embossed papers, and they're just stunning. And we'll make a project with that for sure in our take-home class. And then we've got all of the designer series paper. It's a big stack. This is just one. Oop, I have some more labels here. Missed those. It's amazing to me how many of these papers are in here. And there are a lot of the same papers, so you can do multiple of the same project in them, which is nice. And then on the flip side, we have more beautiful designs. So I am totally in love with this product medley, and I'm anxious to stamp a project for you today that will be part of the take-home class. So I'm going to pair this up with Whisper White. I like navy and white. I think it's rich, and I think that the designer series paper that I am using is just fine to use with white, even though it's got the vanilla in it. So it's just a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 thick Whisper White cardstock. And then I also have a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Whisper White cardstock that has been run through the embossing machine using Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. And that's already been done. So I'll just use my new Stamp and Seal adhesive, which I love. It goes on so smooth and it's so quiet. That's going to go on first. And then we're going to take this die that was cut out with the Tasteful Labels dies. We talked about this die set quite often, I believe. So you will have seen that before, more than likely. And then what I'm going to do is take this leaf die cut and I'm going to actually snip off the stem and discard this or use it on a different project. Then I've already taken one of the vases from the die set and I've cut that out of the Designer Series paper, and you can see I'll be okay with using white because there's not a lot of vanilla showing on there. There's the back side. All right, so I'm just going to put some adhesive at the neck of my vase, and then I'm just going to stick my stem just like that on there, and then we'll add adhesive to the whole thing. And this is going to go right down here at the bottom of my label. So I'm going to use that label actually vertically instead of horizontally. So a little bit different use for that. Then I'm going to go to my my felt flowers. Oh, they're just so cute, and they've got a little bead in the center of them. And just going to put some adhesive there at the tip of the stem, and then attach my flower onto there. Isn't that adorable? Bah! Love it so much. All right, then let me grab some dimensionals, and we're going to stick this on a piece of Whisper White, and I believe it's 2.5 by 4 3/4. And remember, when you take the at-home class or the take-home class, I will have all of these extra pieces cut for you. You don't have to have these dies to take that class. That piece will just be cut for you and put in your kit that I send you. So we'll pop this up, and we're going to put that a little bit towards the top of, oops, shouldn't be touching that until it's dry. And then we'll take the stamp set, and I'm going to use the Sorry You're Feeling Blue stamp. And because it's a photopolymer, I really prefer using the foam on the back to get a nice, or underneath to get a nice stamped image. So Sorry You're Feeling Blue is going to go right down there at the bottom. And now we'll just start layering. Let me grab my navy, get this out of the way here. So the navy is cut just, and because that's wet, I'm going to actually go against my normal rule and put adhesive on the blue. The navy is cut 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it's cut 2 5/8 by 4 7/8. And then we're just going to layer that. I didn't want to flip that over, but we'll reattach the flower if need be. And then that just goes right on there. I just love how that navy makes that white pop even more. Isn't that pretty? So this will be one of the projects, excuse me, in the take-home class in July. And remember, I said normally there are 4 projects in that class. This one, because you're investing, oh, I'm not done. Because you're investing $70 in this product medley, you will be getting 8 projects instead. So that's good news. And then we're just going to take the crinkled seam binding ribbon that is found in the annual catalog. And I wanted to use white because it's softer, than the gold or the navy that this medley comes with, but rest assured, let me start again. Rest assured, when we do this class, we will be using those other ribbons as well. So look forward to 8 projects, wow, when you purchase this medley and sign up for the class. My gosh, I'm having trouble. It's like I'm all thumbs this afternoon. You know why? It's because I'm getting a haircut after this. Yes! I was supposed to go in at 2:15 and she texted me at 12:58 and said, I'd be ready for you at 1:30 if you can come early. So, you know, part of me is like, I gotta hurry. And the other part of me is like, no, it'll be okay. She'll be there when I get there and I get my hair cut. All right, so we've got that little teeny bow that's gonna go on here. And you can attach the bow in different ways. I'm just gonna, because it's handy, use my adhesive, and then you can roll that adhesive back if it gets to be too much, or rub it off, but it works great. Okay, so let me then trim this off. This is this card is going out. I'm making 20 of these that are going out for a swap that is on July 1st. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, Lisa, right. Tying a bow is messy business, especially on camera. But it's true. I am getting a haircut and there's some nervous energy involved in that.